What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video, and today I want to share something that I think is important for people who are into metaphysical and esoteric information. This video details secret government plans for us, like as it pertains to us for the future, what they plan to do with technology and extraterrestrials. I think it's important for this field. So, and there's nothing else on the internet that's dealing with this. So I thought I'd bring it out. Now, here's the book right here where I'm getting this information from. In this video, I will be sharing a letter that was written to the author of this book, written by a man who goes by the name of Red Viking _45. He didn't use his real name for personal protection reasons. But in this book, he's exposing an agenda to merge man with machine using technology and artificial intelligence, things of that nature. And he goes into a secret contact program within a shadow government and who is funding these people. It's very interesting, so I just figured I'd share it. Now, he starts giving details of how he was attending a local New Age fair. And at this fair, there are spiritual classes and workshops going on. You have vendors selling things like books, crystals, art. And he goes on to say that at one point he's sitting by himself and a mystery man walks over by him, and the two of them spark up a conversation. And to make a long story short, they piqued each other's interests, and this mystery man handed over to him some brochures of an organization that he was promoting, along with a picture of a giant hand of an entity that had been appearing to various different people all around the world. They believed that this hand was a personal calling card of an interdimensional being that they call the Maitreya, or the world teacher, the compassionate one. And their claim was that he would be an avatar for the new Messiah, or Christ, meant to unite all the world religions in peace and lead the earth out of the current age of Pisces into the utopian age of Aquarius. They believe that every age has their own world teacher, and that this hand, which was appearing through mirrors, oddly enough, in the form of a spiritual apparition, someone was able to snap a photo of it and make copies of it. And this is in fact the hand of that being. And so this mystery man who had introduced himself to this Red Viking 45 was a part of that organization, and they claimed to be in contact with the Maitreya himself. So we carry on. I can't go into everything about this letter because it'll take all day. But to make a long story short, months pass by, and Red Viking 45, he's meditating. He's in a deep meditative zone. And he says that suddenly a strange light appears before him. Quote, he says, the light got brighter and brighter while pulsating with alternating colors. It went from purple to electric blue to red and then back to purple, third eye activation. It looked like a purplish fire in my mind's eye until I realized that the pulsating colors were taking the shape of a human hand, the hand of the Maitreya. Then I heard a voice. The voice sounded male, but not particularly deep. He says, I tried to speak, but I cannot utter a word. Instead, I received a flood of information, almost like it was being downloaded into my consciousness. And then the pulsating light became dimmer and dimmer before finally fading into nothing, unquote. And so he awakens from this trance-like state and rushes to find a pen and pad, frantically writing down what he had heard. And the message reads, the gates shall soon be opened. From the center of the planet, they shall emerge, and I will take my rightful place at the helm of this great vehicle. The 7 tricksters will dance across the heavens in celebration of my return. I will reclaim the remnants of my kingdom. The sons and daughters of Enki will be lifted up by the knowledge of their true nature as encoded in the essence of life. Stay tuned. In my next video, I will be doing a breakdown of this prophecy. He then goes on to say that he believes without a shadow of a doubt that the being he channeled, the Maitreya, is an Anunnaki, and that it is important for the world to know the message he was told. Some may call it a dream, others may call it a prophecy. And so time passes on again. Eventually, he says he became a member of an organization that claimed to be able to train people how to contact entities on behalf of world goodwill and peace. But he says he eventually found out their true intentions. And as it turns out, this group that will have to remain nameless is funded by the Rockefellers, one of the richest families in the world. After months and months of group meditations, channeling entities under the guise of world peace and unity, he says that he came across some information about the group he joined, which made him regret everything. The group had a library filled with occult books. And in May of 2018, he made a trip there alone while no one was around, which was brave. He stumbled upon a desk stacked with documents of Sumerian writings, advanced technology, pictures of UFOs, and government secrets exposing the fact that there is a shadow government working in secret, not only to study UFO technology, but contact representatives of extraterrestrial civilizations, and that they take this very seriously. He explains how secret societies like the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderberger Group, Majority 12 are all in on this, and that he and his group were also made to support the work of these people through prayer and meditation. He went on to say that this organization he was a part of wanted to recruit as many people as possible through their meditation groups because they believe that these alien beings are actually light beings that need energy to manifest through people, because people, according to these papers that he had found in that library, people are telepathic electrochemical antennae that can connect to different dimensions. and that the so-called powers that be are looking for psychically gifted, available people who can interface with other dimensions to bring down these entities. Quote, when I was involved in this group trying to summon the New World teacher, Maitreya, he says, what I didn't realize at the time was that I was summoning archons, who I know after studying are some form of biological parasite androids. If I was to give an example from a movie about how this works, just watch the movie Stargate and look at the character of Ra. It's very similar to how he is describing these beings. They are parasitic entities that needed a host, a human host, to survive, which is exactly what Ra did in that movie. It's actually pretty accurate to what he's describing. These biological parasitic androids that he calls archons from Gnosticism. He says, I really want this information to get out. And so I'm starting with you. The public needs to know what these groups are planning. They are looking forward to ushering in Armageddon. They try to invoke what Christians refer to as the Antichrist, and they believe that this Antichrist will take the form of a UFO. He says that I've had time to take a real hard look at the part that I played in this and all I put my family through. And after having time to really deal with all of these things, he says that I am convinced that these entities that some call the Anunnaki are not actually extraterrestrials, but are demons, diamonds, unquote. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like I said earlier, in the next video, I will decode the prophecy that he was given by this being called the Maitreya. This channel is about spreading esoteric and metaphysical information. Okay. And like I said, I didn't find any of this on the internet, so I figured I'd go ahead and share it. It's kind of significant and important, so I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you.